Now, my family, a couple of days ago, the UK tabloid press created a story that Harry wants to buy a place in the UK. And now, the story has changed. The story is now Harry wants to buy a place in New York City. Now, my family, here is the reason that UK media are giving. It's because Prince Harry wants a place close to the UK, close to Britain. My family, I'm just so sick and tired of these constant lies. So much lies about Harry and Meghan, because royal experts have no access to Harry and Meghan. They are left with creating stories about Harry and Meghan just to get a click, just to make money. That's what they are left doing, because they have no access to Harry and Meghan. They create stories hoping that something ends up sticking. And my family, if your story is true, here's what you will not do. First of all, you'll stick to your story. And you won't change stories time and time again, like what we see happening constantly whenever UK tabloids create a story about Harry and Meghan. Like this story that they have created. Oh, you know what? Harry wants to buy a place in the UK. Now, the story has changed to Harry wants a place in New York City. My family, kindly please hear this stuff. Kindly please just hear what is being said, my family. That Prince Harry reportedly wants to move to New York City. And that Meghan is against the transition. And that Prince Harry misses London so much, and being in New York City helps. Plus, if he lived in New York, he could easily go home to the UK for a long weekend if Harry lived in New York. Apparently, a Sussex insider has spilled. I laugh at the ever-changing stories of the UK tabloid press. Clearly, they know nothing. They don't know anything about Harry and Meghan. They know nothing. They know nothing. Yesterday, it's Harry wants a place in the UK. Today, it's Harry wants a place in New York. Tomorrow, what are they going to say? Tomorrow, maybe they'll say Harry wants a place in France to be close to the UK. My family, Prince Harry said America is a great place to live. Just this year. Just this year. Not last year, just this year. He also said this year, not last year, he said his family feels safe in the US and that things have gotten much worse in the UK. He said that this year while promoting his memoir Spare. My family, just this year. And my family, with the UK media constant hounding of Harry and Meghan, clearly everyone can see that things haven't changed back in the UK. Things have not changed, And there's no way Harry would ever put his family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, in harm's way by taking his family to a toxic environment that he himself has said is unsafe for his wife and kids. Why? Because of the UK tabloids inciting hate against Meghan, Harry, and Harry's children. Now, my family, basically, I also saw Robert Jobson, a carnival of so-called expert allied to King Charles himself. My family speaking about this bogus story about Harry somehow wanting a place in the UK. And my family sat right next to Robert Jobson is Emily Andrews. Emily Andrews, who woke up my family early in the morning, like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., to post a comment on X, formerly called Twitter, being upset because Meghan, who lives in California, went hiking right after King Charles' coronation. Meghan went hiking. And she was bitter because Meghan was wearing a gold Cartier tank watch, a gift that Harry gave to Meghan. Emily Andrews was so pissed off that she woke up in the morning just to be angry that Meghan was wearing a golden Cartier tank watch while she went hiking. Don't forget, it's Harry who gave Meghan that watch. That watch now belongs to Meghan. A gift from her husband, Prince Harry, to Meghan. But Emily Andrews complained, was whinging, mourning, and complaining because her husband gifted his loving wife a gold Cartier tank watch. My family, it's how these Karens or this so-called carnival or so-called experts just can't stand seeing Meghan having nice things, expensive things. My family, they just can't stand it. To see the woman of color, my family is rich, independent, and living her life with the man that she loves. They just can't stand seeing that. My family also, Emily Andrews basically was, practically insinuating that somehow it is Prince Harry, it is Harry who needs to make the first move with the royal family, who needs to reach out to Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, and practically beg them to take him back. My family, hear for yourself exactly what, is being said. My family, kindly, please hear this.
If they're buying somewhere themselves, then royal estate, if they're buying somewhere themselves, then security comes into play, doesn't it?
Personally, I think it was really poor form. I know Jobbo might hit me for this, but I thought it was really poor form from the royal family and from Charles. For Harry asked to stay somewhere on the royal estate, Windsor Castle perhaps, because, then he could go to St. George's. It was the anniversary of the Queen's death. And he was told no, because there were no staff, which I'm sorry, as we know, is ridiculous. He was told that he could go to Balmoral/Burke Hall. I think the King was in residence at Balmoral at that point.
He was.
But, which would have been lovely, but they couldn't make the schedules work. Okay, fine. But what,
this is sad. There's Clarence House down the road.
Exactly, there's Clarence House, Frogmore Cottage is still empty. There's Clarence House, there's Windsor Castle. There's even apartments at Buckingham Palace. It is still being renovated. But there were places where Harry could have stayed and would have been protected. And I just thought it was really poor form that the King didn't make that happen for him.
And aside from needing a base for when he comes over to here for work or for his position as Councillor of State, what about the family? What about the children growing up in California, not knowing their British family, not knowing their cousins,
they're
similar ages?
On this, I'm sure the King is torn on this. Whenever he speaks, he always speaks about being a father, a grandfather. I'm sure he's torn on this.
We're always told the door is always open.
The door is open. I think he is.
But only Harry makes the first move through it.
Yeah, but
my family, have you heard that? That's what I wanted you to hear. Somehow, the door is always open, but only if Harry makes the first move through it. My family, why is it does the victim of abuse, the scapegoat, is the one who is expected to be the one to reach out to people who have put him through hell? Why? Why is it that it is always the scapegoat? It is always Harry and Meghan who are the ones expected to be on their knees begging their abusers, my family, to somehow forgive them. For what? For what? For refusing to put up with abuse of the UK media? Prince William's abuse towards Meghan and Harry? William's physical assault towards Prince Harry? You know, abusers always, time and time again, want the victim to be the one who says sorry. For what? For their disrespect? You know? And my family, even I asked this question. Why is it always that Harry and Meghan, that they should be the ones to reach out to their abusers? Charles, William, Kate, Camilla. The victims of abuse should never be the ones to reach out to their abusers, who have worked with the UK tabloids to make their lives a living hell. If the abusers themselves, Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, if they aren't interested in asking for forgiveness to Harry and Meghan for what they've done to them and making peace with Harry and Meghan, then Harry and Meghan should never waste their time trying to make peace with their abusers. But as always, UK tabloids, carnival of so-called experts like Emily Andrew, always expect that Harry to be the one on his knees begging his abusers, please, please, take me back. It's Harry who needs to reach out to Charles, William, Kate, Camilla. My family, I am fed up hearing that. I am fed up hearing that. And they say this stuff constantly. I mean, you never hear this carnival of so-called experts saying that, you know what? Charles needs to be the one who makes the first move to say sorry to Harry and Meghan. You never hear them saying, you know what? William needs to be the one to make the first move and say sorry to Harry and Meghan for what he did to them, for the leaking, the planting of stories against Harry and Meghan to the press. William breaking his promise to Prince Harry that never, ever will William ever pit his office against Prince Harry. But yet, that is what William did. You know? And for that, Harry and Meghan suffered. For that, Harry and Meghan experienced so much negative press, with Meghan being the one who suffered the most because she was the main target. So my family, I am so sickened whenever I hear Emily Andrews being like, it's Harry who needs to make the first step. Harry already did make the first step. Harry has gone on record saying that, you know what, I want my father back. I want my brother back. I want a family, not an institution. Harry has made the first step. Already, I remember him saying also, if we have done anything wrong, please tell us. Tell us. Tell us what we have done wrong, and we are happy and willing to apologize. But my family, Harry and Meghan never did anything wrong. They just fell in love. And Harry refused to stand idly by and watch as his pregnant wife is bullied morning till evening for years and just sit back and do nothing, like what the firm expected him to do. You know? Actually, the firm, William Charles, expected Harry to abandon Meghan, to leave Meghan, for his marriage to be destroyed to please Prince William. William wants to see Harry lonely, alone, miserable, unloved. That's how William always wants to see Prince Harry, not having an amazing wife who loves him. You know? A wife who, before she met Prince Harry, was a self-made millionaire, lived an independent, happy life, had an amazing, highly successful career like Meghan. William never ever wanted that for Prince Harry. He wanted Harry to marry someone who even William could control. Someone Harry never loved. You know? Like what William did. Don't ever forget that when Harry said that royals don't marry for love, the first thing UK media said was that Harry's dig at William and Kate Middleton. My family, they know those two don't love each other. And with every single passing day, William and Kate can't even hide that they too are living separate lives. My family, they've been attending engagements separately. It's becoming difficult for the royal family to even hide it. You know? When my family, William and Kate Middleton, go to France, they attend different matches. Kate attends one, on Sunday. William attends another one on Saturday, my family. Without Kate Middleton. Clearly, they can't stand each other. Can you imagine what would come out if, let's say, Harry and Meghan, let's say there was a match, a volleyball, match they were to attend, and then Harry goes alone, and then Meghan goes on a different, match on a different day, my family. A different day, really. At the Invictus Games. Let's imagine if that happened. Just imagine, all the stories that would come out. Oh, all ain't well between Harry and Meghan. That is what would come out. But for William and Kate Middleton, were protected by the palace, who the palace have an invisible contract with tabloids to protect William and Kate Middleton. Tabloids, even if they know what's happening, my family, they'll cover for William and Kate Middleton. William, who fed them lies about Harry and Meghan, just to try and get Meghan to leave Prince Harry. Because my family, as always, the plan of the farm was to abuse Meghan out of Harry's life. My family, thankfully, to this day, they have failed. But my family, as always, they keep on trying. And my family, let me just say this strongly. First of all, I don't believe for a second that Harry reached out to Charles and asked him for a place to stay. I don't believe that. Or maybe if he did, my family, he was trying to test Charles and Charles failed the test. My family, And my family, royal experts, they want to see Harry begging. They want him begging Charles, William, Kate for things, for a place to stay, for a home, for money. My family, they won't get to see Harry or Meghan begging. They will not. They will not. They won't see Harry and Meghan begging. They won't, my family. And Harry and Meghan, to them, what I can tell them is this: please, Harry and Meghan, never ever beg Charles, William, Kate, Camilla for anything. Here's what you need to do. Make a ton of money. Make billions of dollars, in Hollywood, in your commercial ventures. Make so much money that even UK media themselves understand this, that you are never going to beg for anything, because that is what they want to see you doing, begging. And that's why they've been targeting Harry and Meghan's income streams. Even Harry's job at Better Up was targeted by the Daily Mail. My family, that's how much they are so against Harry and Meghan earning a living in the US. They don't want Harry and Meghan to make a fortune, more money than they already have. They don't want that. And my family, guess what? What tabloids don't want is what Harry and Meghan should do. Because that's how Harry and Meghan will be able to protect themselves and also protect their kids. by having more money. More money equals even more power, more influence my family. You know, that way, Harry and Meghan would never ever have to beg Charles, William for anything. Because clearly, the farm and UK media, they want to see Harry begging. That's how they want to see Prince Harry. To see Harry come back to the UK with a tail between his legs, a failure. Harry and Meghan don't ever give them that pleasure. Work so hard, make even more money than already you have made. I can tell you for a fact, if you do that, UK media would never even dare come after you or your kids ever again. Never ever again. You know? And my family also, let me kindly also show you more on what was said. My family on this so-called Talk TV segment. Please kindly also hear this, my family, on what was said.
The issue King is torn on this. You know, whenever he speaks, he always speaks about being a father, a grandfather. I'm sure he's torn on this.
We're always told the door is always open.
The door is open. I think he.
But only if Harry makes the first move through it.
Yeah, but not even that. I think that the issue will be Queen Camilla and Prince William. I think that there's a real what happened in the book that he wrote, Spare, about his father. I don't think the King kept it out that badly, actually, to be honest. But I do think that William did, and I think Camilla did. And I think that the King, quite rightly, has taken that offence on what was said about his wife
and his elder son.
And William too. But I'm sure, like any dad, that really he must be very torn on this, and he's not really seeing, other grandchildren, and that's sad.
Really sad. He's only met Lily once, Lilibet, Princess Lily once, which was last May when Harry and Meghan and the children came over for the Platinum Jubilee. As we understand it, William, Kate and their 3 children have not even met Lily. And that's very sad, I think, for Archie.
You have to remember that the
royal estate, if they're buying somewhere.
My family, basically, you've heard what has been said, my family. You have heard basically, what has been said. But Charles does not care about Archie or Lilibet. If he did, my family, he would have made every effort to ensure that Archie and Lilibet are protected. In my family, I'll never forget Meghan's words. What she said at the Oprah interview. She said to the royal family, when pleading for Harry to keep his security, he said, I know you don't care about me or Archie. I know that. But please, let my husband keep his security. And the farm said, that's just impossible. Because what the farm wanted is for Harry to abandon his family, Meghan, Archie. That's what they wanted, and that's what they continue to want. Do you think that Charles wants to see Harry back in the royal family, with Meghan and his kids around him? Do you think William wants that? Do you think Camilla wants that? They don't. They don't. They don't. They may want Harry, only Harry alone. Divorced and also without his kids. That is what they want. And my family, someone like that does not wish you well. Does not truly love you. Because a person who loves you loves your family, loves your wife, loves your kids. Someone who truly loves you. My family, they don't just love Meghan. They don't love Meghan, but also they don't love Harry's kids, Archie and Lilibet, and my family. No wonder, even after the Queen passed away, when Archie Lilibet was supposed to even be titled as Prince and Princess, my family, it took the royal family months to update the royal family website because they don't care. They don't care about Archie Lilibet. Charles could have picked any other day to celebrate his coronation. He chose Archie's birthday. My family, does that person care about Archie Lipetana? Also, the statement, my family, that the royal family announced when they said that Harry is coming to King Charles' coronation, they said the palace is pleased to announce that Harry will be attending King Charles' coronation. However, Archie, Meghan, Lilibet will remain in California. My family, they say they were pleased because that is what they've always wanted. Harry in the UK, alone, far away from his wife Meghan and his kids. That is what they've always wanted. And that's why the palace, Charles, was pleased with that. You know? Pleased that Harry was coming alone, without his family. Whenever Charles asked Harry to come to Balmoral alone, knowing that Harry is not with his wife Meghan or his kids, my family, it shows they don't care about Harry himself because they don't care about Harry's family. And Harry's family is Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. You can't tell Harry, Harry will love you, want you back, but you know what? Want you back alone. You can't tell me you care about Prince Harry. You don't. You wish for Prince Harry to have the fate of Margaret. Alone, lonely, miserable, unhappy, forced to lose and give up the person they love. That is what they want for Prince Harry. That's what they want for Prince Harry. Being alone. And my family, may they never ever succeed in destroying what Harry and Meghan have. And guess what? Harry, he's not going to be the one who reaches out to my family because he already has my family. He is not going to beg Charles and William for things like how UK media want to see Harry begging. Already Harry has said this. If we have done anything wrong, tell us that we can say sorry. But they never ever did anything wrong. My family, Harry and Meghan just fell in love. And the world was so interested in Harry and Meghan, is interested in Harry and Meghan. And for as long as the world is interested in Harry and Meghan, for as long as my family, the world is fully focused on Harry and Meghan, the star power of Harry and Meghan, continues to shine bright. In my family, there's no way the fam ever wants to see Prince Harry, with Meghan, Archie, Lipetana. There's no way the fam wants a so-called reconciliation with Prince Harry when they see him married, happy with Meghan, Archie, Lipetana. They don't want to see Harry happy. My family, they don't want to see Prince Harry happy. They don't want to see Prince Harry happy. And my family, Harry and Meghan, may they keep on being happy. And may they keep on choosing love each and every single day of their lives, my family. And the royal family will never ever see Prince Harry, and Meghan begging like how they want to see Prince Harry and Meghan. My family, an abuser will always want the victim to be the only one who reaches out to the abuser. Harry and Meghan, you never did anything wrong. Harry, what you have said from your own heart, coming from a good place. When you said you want a family and not a farm. When you said, if I've done anything wrong, tell me so that I can apologize. Harry, you have said what you had to say. Please, never let the farm disrespect you by trying to make you grovel or beg them or to give them an apology for things that you never ever did. My family, don't apologize to your abuser. Don't say sorry to your abuser. Because Harry and Meghan, you never did anything wrong. Even you, speaking about your experiences, as Harry, you say so yourself, silence only empowers the abuser to continue abusing. Harry and Meghan, never keep quiet when you're abused. Speak up and tell the world. And you're so happy that is what, Harry did, my family and Meghan have done. Tell their story. My family, in response to what has been said by Emily Andrews and Robert Jobson. And they are pleased to get Harry and Meghan, the victims of abuse, to be the one who reach out to Charles and Camilla, to their abusers. My family, someone said that Harry has grown wiser. He knows what is going on. And Harry is moving on from all the hate and racism that UK media and the farm subject him and his family through as they try to destroy Harry's family, Meghan, Archie, and Lady Petana. Harry will prevail, and the haters will just destroy themselves, my family. Indeed, very true. Harry and Meghan are fine right where they are. The royal family and farm have not shown any desire to change. I agree with that 100%. The farm have shown no willingness to say sorry to Harry and Meghan for the pain they put them through. And if that is the case, then my family, Harry and Meghan, should never waste their time reaching out to those people who have no interest in saying sorry to them for the pain they've caused to Harry and Meghan. My family, someone said that there is no way that I would go anywhere for peace talks with them. If they truly want peace, they meet Harry on his own turf. My family, indeed, very, very true. Very, very true. But the farm clearly has no interest in any peace with Harry and Meghan. Everybody knows that, my family. My family. Also, someone said that, the only reason that the media, press, tabloids, and the broadcast media are always pointing the finger or blame and expecting the highest expectation from Harry and Meghan is so that they can carry on the narrative that the Windsors are the victims of Harry and Meghan, and yet they are not. They are Harry and Meghan's abusers. The press and the media want the public to believe that the abusers, the Windsors and the courtiers, are the victims. And yet they are not. They are the abusers. It's Harry and Meghan who are the victims. Look at how they have tried to even turn Diana into being the one who was on the wrong. And yet she was not. My family. And yet she was not. Diana also was a victim of the institution. And look what happened to her. Look at what they did to her. Look at how UK media paid paps, photographers, to chase her to her death. My family, and look at what they almost did to Harry and Meghan in New York, whereby Harry and Meghan were involved in a near catastrophic car chase by a ring of highly aggressive paps. My family, we cannot sit idly by and watch history repeat itself. We must condemn the actions of UK tabloids paying paparazzi to harass people, hound people like Harry and Meghan, who are simply trying to live their lives in peace. It's high time that UK media leave Harry and Meghan alone and be content with what they have in the UK. Charles, William, Kate, and Camilla. My family, Harry and Meghan, please, 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 Harry and Meghan, never ever bend the knee to your abusers. Please, don't ever do that. And my family, is this feeling that UK media have that they can get Harry to be the one to bend the knee? Harry, please, don't bend the knee to people who have abused your wife and kids. Please don't. Please don't. They want to see Harry groveling on his knees, begging. My family, may they never ever see Harry that way. May they never ever see Harry begging. My family, and also, one thing about this carnival of so-called experts that they create a lie and then they debate that lie that they have created. It's too much. It's too much, my family. It is too much. It is too much. And it's high time that they stop lying about Harry and Meghan. And if they want to create any stories, then my family, they should look to William and Kate Moulton and Charles and Camilla for stories and leave Harry and Meghan alone. My family, you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed, my family. And can you please hear your opinion, family? The story has changed from Harry wants a place in the UK to Harry wants a place in New York. The story has changed from Harry wants a place in the UK to Harry wants a place in New York. The number of lies that this carnival of so-called experts tell is just too much. It is just too much. And it's high time that they stop lying. It's high time that the carnival of so-called experts stop lying and lying and lying about Harry and Meghan. My family, you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed kindly. I like to hear your opinion, family. Once again, we keep exposing the carnival of so-called experts for the lies, about Harry and Meghan. My family, hate never wins. Love wins. And stay tuned to this video. Love you always and forever. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libedana, and also Doria Magdalene ever prosper. Stay tuned to the next video. Love you always and forever. Harry already said this. Britain is not safe. His family feels safe in America. And guess what? That is where Harry is staying. That's where Harry stays. And all this stuff that media are trying to create my family are just lies and propaganda about Harry and Meghan to get clicks. And that is very much clear, my family. No wonder they keep on changing the stories. Can we just pick one story and stick to it? And the more they keep changing stories, the more we'll keep exposing the carnival of so-called experts for being the liars that they are. You tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed kindly. I like to hear your opinion, family. May God bless you all and stay tuned to this video. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Libedana ever prosper. The farm and UK media will never ever see Harry on his knees begging his abusers for money or for a place to stay, because that is what they want to see. Prince Harry begging. Harry, please never ever give them the pleasure. Please. And that's it for me. I don't believe this story that Harry even asked for a place. I don't. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.